Hello everyone, welcome back to our video number 3 where we are trying to discuss external CSS. This will be a pretty simple example. So I would like to have HTML and a CSS. I have an HTML already in place. I'll copy this one and I'll save it in my CSS folder. Okay. I'll call this one as form1 with CSS dot HTML. I'll close this. This is my form. Okay, this is my form. Let me open it. I have my form. So now I would like to have this text. So I'll keep all the 3 text here. So I'll remove this and I'll have 3 text. 1, 2, 3. Now I would like to have this from an external CSS. I would like to have this from an external CSS. For that, I need to have a separate file. And here it will be a selector input color red. Okay. And when you save this, which is a separate file, this is your selector, color, property, red with value. You have to save this with any name of your choice. I'll call this one as form hyphen style dot CSS. For now, I'll keep it simple as style dot CSS. You can name anything. You can name anything, but it should be ending with dot CSS. Dot CSS. And very importantly, your CSS should be in the same folder. So this is very important. This is my HTML. So let me show you the location CSS here. This is your HTML and this is your CSS. You can see this. Both should be in the same folder. That is the first requirement initially. As and when we progress, we'll try to build it. Okay. So how do you link it? So you need to use preferably the HTML tag, and in that you'll have a head tag, and here you'll have a link self-close tag. And this should be in your body tag, right? And your HTML closed. So we have HTML head link, and we need to have 2 attributes. One is the relation attribute and the href attribute. Try to use the technical terms here. Link is a self-close tag where you need to specify the relationship between your file and href. What is the value? It should be a style sheet as the value. Href will be referring to the file name. Now, let me type it. I have not changed it. This is my number. If I reload the browser, now what do you observe? Update and clear is in red. Everything is in red, right? So we'll try to understand how to apply these things. But this is a very simple example. If you want to have, in future, you'll be having a lot of CSS to write. So that is the reason you need an external CSS. For now, since we have just mentioned as input color red, what you observe on the page is your text and even the button is red. The text which is present on the button is also in red color. So if I change my CSS to green and reload the browser, you can see all of them in green. So the agenda was not to train anything else. If you want to have HTML and external CSS, you will be having a file called .css. You can name anything, but it should be linked with the help of link, tag, relation attribute, style sheet value, href with your file name. Href with your file name. Now I would like to connect this style with my previous font, right? Let me open that. How do I do it? So I'll go to my HTML folder. Please observe this HTML folder. and I'll open this one. So if I want to link this one, you can use the link with or without head tag, it's fine. Relation, href. So relation is style sheet value. Okay. Href. Now you need to understand the relationship between the folders. This is my main folder. This is my CSS folder. So here is my HTML. HTML, this is where I have. Observe the screen. I need to come back, go to CSS folder and then style CSS. How do I mention that? First, this file should go back double dot forward slash CSS folder forward slash style dot CSS. This is known as relative path. This is known as relative path. Double dot represents the previous folder. So let me explain. So I'm in HTML folder. I'll go back. This is represented by double dot, and then the CSS folder. I'll go in, and here I have this file. That's what this represents. Let's see whether this works. I'll go to my HTML folder, the form, and you can see all in green. So I've given you two examples. This is my style.css. Since HTML and CSS are in same folder, this is pretty simple. But this is the one which is trying to go with the relative path. Go back, go to this folder and check for this one. If you don't specify this, form1.html, reload it, it will not have having anything, right? So let me tool Z, this is the one. Reload, it's all in. Okay. For this, I'll be giving a pause. Every video will be uploaded as usual. We'll be connecting tomorrow, probably the same time also tomorrow. Thank you very much. I would like to get the feedback from you people on that. Thank you. Have a great evening. I'll meet you people tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.